Little sample you could do. I've probably got it up there. You can do the different sizes along. So do one, a fine one, a 1/2 inch one. You could do like a quarter, half, 3/4 an inch. You could just do it on one sheet. Yeah? For your pin tucks.
Did you say there's always a little gap between them?
No, there doesn't have to be. It's easier if you do.
Okay.
Makes your life easier. But if they're beside each other, it's like when you're doing the knife pleats for the, you got to allow for that little, you might do 1 2 1 2 1 2, but you might need a 1 2 and a tiniest bit extra
So it doesn't
for
overlap.
it to sit so it doesn't overlap.
Okay.
So you need to figure that out first on your fabric. So you do yourself a little sample and figure out what they are, and then you can put it into practice on your big bit. Scallops. Let's cut some of this up with here. Oh, my scissors over there. So the oh, I forgot to give you guys your handouts, didn't I? I'll give you handouts. I'll give them to you now. So I give you what I. So this shows you. You can also make, you know, when you do knife pleats, there's a little trick. Let me just show you on paper. You know the way cement's pleating and that do it. You get card. Get your card and then pleat up your paper. Well, pleat up more card, but pleat it the way you want it pleating. Just do it roughly. So you get a big load, big load of card and pleat it up. It'll take you a while, but then you got a pleating board. And you put your fabric into it. Is that one narrow? Yeah.
Something like that. But like,
So you put your fabric into it. And then go iron it. So that's a little cheat. You do it that way. You can do the work on a big piece of paper, and then you just put it all in and iron it. So, well, it's not a cheat. That's how cements and that do it. So whatever gets you there. There's lots of different ways of doing it. Yeah, so that you would know they're all uniform then. But then you got to make sure you're. So I come along. And then I just put the press it, and then it would come out pleated.
Magic.
Yeah. So when they make the big board, they do it. I was looking on YouTube the other week at it. You can make a permanent board for it and just do it, yeah. So go on Cements and it will give you all the information. It's worth putting it into your book. And then, because you probably forget about cements down the line, so it's a really good resource, yeah.
you want to filter there?
I don't know. I've never been there. I just sent stuff there.
It's mad.
But it's like I did this big box pleated for a show in New York. It was like a big table. And it was all box pleated, and then all cathedral drops over the top overlaid on it. I had to box pleat around a big oval table, not quite as long as this, probably about 2/3 of it. It took me a week to make, because of the cathedral things, but it took me a couple of days to do that box pleat, and I had to put all the trim on it first, hem it, and trying to get them when they're that long, drops. It's like a nightmare. So when they got to the show, my friend I did it for, because he sells prints and that, he went, everybody was after the tablecloth. It's like, and I was like, oh, I'm not making it.
No.
So I just give a really ridiculous amount, like £1,200 for the tablecloth, and they were willing to pay for it. And I was like, no, if I did it again, I would do cement.
£7 a metre.
Because it was so awkward, because you have to tack them down. When you get big in that, you have to tack them down. So like I've done, you know, to control them, so tack them so they're not coming apart, and keep them pressed. And oh, it was such a nightmare. Never again.